Hello, brothers. How are you all doing? You all doing good? I hope so. I really do. I'm Lindell, by the way. You know me as the DwarfBass. You know me as Loser. You know me as guy with 41 subscribers. Awesome. You know me as Epic's best friend. Hey, Epic's still here. I love him. He's a great guy. But anyways, all right, we got enough, shitting around. We got to talk about balance changes. Now, these balance changes dropped along with the new season, Season 27, on September 6th, 2021. So let's talk about it. But there are 16 cards on this balance change, alright? And these cards include the Tesla, Bomb Tower, Guards, Night Witch, Mother Witch, Poison, Electro Giant, Bomber, Hunter, Fire Spirit, Tombstone, Royal Giant, Goblins, Giant Snowball, Goblin Drill, and Royal Hogs. Hell yeah. Alright, so the Tesla. The Tesla and Bomb Tower are grouped together, so I'll just talk about them together. So the lifetime of the Tesla is going to be decreasing from 35 seconds to 30 seconds, and the Bomb Tower's lifetime will be increasing from 25 seconds to 30 seconds. We have seen that Tesla has been the most used building in the game for a very long time, while Bomb Tower was hit hard by the last balance change. This change will help balance out different buildings across the game and keep consistency for all shooting buildings to have a standard 30-second lifetime. So Supercell's kind of wanting to make these buildings that, are shooting, so like Mortar Cannon, Bomb Tower, Tesla, they want to all have them at a standard 30-second lifetime. Let's talk about the Guards next. So the Guards, their damage is increasing by 12%. Now the Guards, man, they needed some love, man. Since they have been one of the least used cards in the game, we want to keep their shield hit points consistent with other shields in the game like Dark Prince and Royal Recruits, while also keeping their hit points the same as all other skeletons. So with this in mind, we gave them a decent damage increase, leaving them on par with the Dark Goblin. So talking about the Night Witch next. So the Night Witch kind of got a bit of a rework, so let's talk about this rework. So the bats no longer spawn when destroyed, so death spawn's gone, it's out of here. Fuck it, we didn't need it. First bat spawn is increased from 4 seconds to 1 second, and the spawn rate is increased from 7 seconds to 5 seconds. Night Witch was a centerpiece of some devastating combos, together with Golem and Clone. Yeah, oh yeah. At the same time, she is barely used outside of those archetypes. So this rework is our take to remove the frustrating part of dealing with her while enabling use in different decks. Mother Witch, alright, gotta love the Mother Witch. Hit points are decreasing by 4%. Mother Witch could be powerful and unreachable on the other side of the battlefield, mandating players to fireball her as soon as possible. With this hit point reduction, you can get rid of her with arrows plus log, leaving more spell options for counterplay. Alright, so let's talk about Poison next. Alright, oh boy, who's ready? Who is fucking ready for Goison? Goison 2021, let's do this! Hell yeah! Sorry, I'm getting a little carried away. Poison enemy movement speed is going to be decreased by 15%. Yeah, you heard that right. 15%, that's crazy. Lately, Fireball has been the most used high damage spell, granting it instant damage and pushback for whoever uses it. Poison needed a way to stand out as a 4 elixir spell. Adding this slight buff should make it a viable choice for many decks now. Electro Giant, let's talk about him. His hit points are being decreased by 4%. At times, this big fella was unstoppable. Sounds like me when I go to a Taco Bell drive-thru. We've now reduced the hit points to give more space for this defender to counter him. But by not nerfing him to the ground, because hey, we don't want to nerf him. We don't want to nerf him to the ground just yet. We just got to give him a little bit of a nerf. Not a huge nerf. But he should still be a solid choice as a win condition. Alright, so the Bomber, his attack range is being decreased by 0.5 tiles. Supercell, keep nerfing that motherfucker. I fucking hate this bitch. Goblin Drill's popularity made the Bomber become a vital part of the current meta and let him shine at his best. However, we felt that just for 2 elixir, he brings too much versatility and value for his cost. Yeah, Supercell, I could tell you a lot of stuff to do with the Bomber. One thing would be to just fucking kill him, but, he's kind of already dead. I don't know. Anyway, well, let's just move on. The Hunter. I love him. He's so fun. First attack is being increased by 0.2 seconds. The previous Hunter nerf, which was the first attack would be 0.4 seconds slower, was just a little bit too much. Really? A little bit? A little bit too much? I don't know about that. I don't know. I think it was more like this bitch fucking sucks, but you know, that's okay. So we had to tweak it up a bit. Fire Spirit. Damage radius is decreasing from 2.5 tiles to 2.3 tiles. What? Since the latest balance change, the Goblin Barrel v Fire Spirit interaction has become too binary for Goblin Barrel users. Oof. We've reduced the splash radius of a Fire Spirit so it doesn't kill all 3 goblins if Goblin Barrel is deployed on top of a tower. So, yeah. I know my boy Copin pretty mad about this. Hey Copin, if you're watching this, I love you. Alright, Tombstone. Alright, we gotta talk about this one now. Skeleton spawn. +1. You got another skeleton once destroyed. Hell yeah. Tombstone was one of the least used buildings and needed a significant buff. Bringing back the 4th skeleton spawn when it's destroyed should help it out. Roll Giant. First attack is going to be 0.2 seconds slower. It's difficult to prevent Royal Giant from hitting your tower at least once, even with timely deployed counters like Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Wizard combo, all that. This change will give the defender more time to react. Goblins. Let's talk about goblins, alright? Now the spawn distance between goblins. Now goblins will now spawn with some more distance between each other. Of course, this is a tough card to balance, you know, having dependencies with other goblin cards, as I just said. So instead of touching the goblin stats specifically, we've decided to add spawn distance between them like skeletons and barbarians, allowing them to surround opponents when deployed. Giant Snowball. Yeah, the pushback is being increased from 1.5 tiles to 1.8 tiles. Snowball is not a card many players place in their decks. Now, with this change, you can completely counter a solo Goblin Barrel if you time your Snowball perfectly. Goblin Drill, let's talk about it. Goblin spawn. It's going to have 1 less goblin spawn when it's destroyed. Alright, despite the previous balancing, the Goblin Drill has remained too strong and put too much pressure on defenders. With 1 less goblin crammed into the contraption, it's easier to tackle the drill, but it still can be deadly if unanswered. Royal Hogs, last card on this list. Fuck yeah. Royal Hogs. Alright, let's talk about it. Damage is increasing by 6%. Uh-oh. There's no space for Royal Hogs in a heavy area damage meta. You damn right about that. With the Goblin Drill nerf and this slight damage increase, we hope it brings new life to the piggies. You know, I like how they say we hope. I don't think anybody's going to use the Royal Hogs still, but hey, cool. Alright, let's talk about my opinion of these changes, because you brothers just love it when I talk opinion. Tesla and Bomb Tower, they were grouped together, so let's talk about them. Do I agree with these changes? Oh yeah! Yeah, boys! Tesla, Bomb Tower, Cannon, Mortar, you know, all the attacking buildings, or shooting attacking buildings, they're going to basically have a standard lifetime. I'm cool with that. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me too much. And also, Tesla's a little too strong right now, so I don't know. I think it's still going to be prevalent, though. But hey, I agree with these changes, and Supercell can mess around with the Tesla later. Alright, the guards. Do I agree with the guards' changes? Yes! 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 I love the guards. Man, I love guards. They're so cute. I love them. This damage increase, they're not only going to be cute, but they're going to be deadly. Kind of. I mean, they're going to be a bit more better for defense. So hey, put guards in your deck. You'll have success. Yes, I agree with the guards' changes. Oh, Night Witch. Alright, do I agree with the Night Witch's changes? But before my opinion, Epic, you got something to say?
They're used, pussies using.
You might have heard that. Do I agree with the Night Witch's changes? Yes, I actually do. Not gonna lie. I mean, the death spawn, okay. Alright, okay. I don't know. I mean, with the Night Witch, I feel like it should have some kind of legendary mechanic. I mean, really, it's only like true mechanic that kind of separates it from the Witch was that it had a death spawn and its troops that it spawned are bats, so they're flying. I don't know. I kind of agree with... Okay, I'm just going to say yes, I agree with these changes, just for the sole reason that Night Witch is really annoying in certain decks, and I really only see her in certain decks, and it's kind of hard to play the Night Witch when I don't really like to play Golem all the time, or if I don't like to play Clone all the time. Especially since Clone's kind of a dead card, and it's just kind of just a funny ha-ha card every once in a while. I don't know. I think with this change, I think it'll be alright. It'll be a solid change to it. I mean, with some kind of legendary mechanic, maybe they'll add a different mechanic to it. It just doesn't feel really legendary. I don't know. If that makes any sense. I mean, with the death spawn, it kind of felt legendary. I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to say, just for the sake of, Night Witch being really strong in Golem decks, and really only being prevalent in Golem decks, I'll agree with this change. Maybe I'll start seeing Night Witch in different places. I don't know. Anyway, I'll agree with these changes for now. But Supercell, you got to do something with her. Mother Witch. Now, let's talk about this bad boy. Do I agree with these changes? Yeah. Sure, why not? I don't use Mother Witch a whole lot. I don't know many other people who use Mother Witch. But apparently, Mother Witch is really annoying if if you got to fireball her as soon as possible. I mean, with this change, sure, you'll be able to counter it with different spell combos. I don't know. I'll be cool with it. But at least this witch feels legendary with her curse mechanic, her unique curse mechanic. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Mother Witch, yeah, sure, I agree with the changes. Poison. Oh, yeah. Oh, do I agree with the poison's changes? No. No. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of change is this? Why would you do this, Supercell? Do you realize how god-awful, or not really god-awful, but just how godly powerful Goison was back then? And how it's just absolutely crazy? And I'm talking as if I actually played this game in, early 2016. I started playing in September of 2016. Did I ever go up against Giant Poison? Not a whole lot. But hey, Poison, I don't know. I feel like they should have buffed its damage or something. I think that would have been a better change rather than the movement speed. I don't know. I feel like this is going to piss a lot of people off. I don't know. But at least you'll be able to kill fireballies a little better. Because, it will slow them down slightly. So troops like Wizard, Musketeer, they're going to die to poison a little bit quicker. So, hey. I'll take it for now. But Supercell, I don't know how the community is going to react. I just know for me, for now, I don't agree with this change just due to the fact that Goison really scares me, and I don't know how it's going to go. Electro Giant. Let's talk about Electro Giant. Do I agree with this changes? Yeah, I agree with the Electro Giant changes. God, I hate facing against the Electro Giant. I hate it. It's kind of similar to Golem. Whenever I see somebody deploy an Electro Giant, I kind of shit my pants. Because I get scared, man. I get really fucking scared. I'm like, I just shit. I just go ballistic. Electro Giant, you can counter it. I say you can counter it a little bit better than Golem. But still, it scares me. So, decreasing its hit points, sure. If I can take it out a little easier, sure, I agree with the change. Good job, Supercell, you did it. Bomber, do I agree with this change? Yeah! Yes! Whew, yeah. That's all I gotta say, just yes. Fuck the Bomber. He's a piece of shit. I fucking hate him. Bomber, I agree with his changes, yeah. Good job. Hunter, just moving on. Fuck the Bomber. Hunter, do I agree with the Hunter's changes? Yes! Yes! Supercell, what you did with the Hunter and the last balance change, or whenever you... I think it was the last balance change when you applied the slower first attack. You should have never done that. The Hunter was pretty solid. I don't know why the fuck you had to do that to him, because it pretty much killed him. I love the Hunter, and I don't really see too many people use the Hunter, but especially the past few months, I really haven't seen Hunter at all. So maybe with this, first attack going up a little bit. I might see Hunter once every 100 matches. So, yeah, I'm cool with it. Good job, Supercell. But hey, get rid of that slow first attack and we'll be okay. Fire Spirit. Fire Spirits. Oh, yeah. Not Fire Spirits anymore. It's Fire Spirit. Do I agree with this changes? Yes. Copen, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I'm smiling, but hey. I'm so sorry that a 1 elixir card can no longer take care of a Goblin Barrel. Oof. Some people are going to be mad. Copen Epic, yeah, definitely. But it's a little too strong. You know, I like Fire Spirit as kind of a 1 elixir fireball. It's pretty solid. Should it be able to take care of Goblin Barrel? I mean, for me personally, I mean, hell yeah. Fuck the Goblin Barrel. I feel like, you know, with Goblin Barrel costing 3 elixir, it shouldn't be countered with a 1 elixir card. It should be countered with like the log for a slight positive elixir trade or arrows for a neutral trade. So with this change, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I mean, Goblin Barrel, you know, it's fucking annoying, but hey, you gotta help out those Goblin Barrel people. Tombstone, do I agree with the Tombstone's changes? Yeah, I like that extra little Larry thrown in there. Larry decided to hop right back in that bitch, and I'm happy. He's been gone for a while, but hey, welcome home, Larry. You're doing it. Yeah, I agree with the Tombstone's changes. Royal Giant. Do I agree with the Royal Giant's changes? I am going to say... Okay. I'm going to say yes, alright? I'm going to say yes, but it's kind of a iffy yes, okay? The reason why it's an iffy yes is just because I hate first attack, nerfs, buffs, whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of confusing, especially to like newer players. It's kind of confusing. I wish Supercell kind of had a way to make it, or just be able to explain it better. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I can't fucking tell you. I can't tell you how to do it. But hey, I mean, Royal Giant, I mean, I see it everywhere. People are like, ah, when they have to go up against it. But I can counter Royal Giant, okay? I never really had a problem with it, but yeah, it's annoying when it gets one hit on the tower. But I feel like it should be able to get something. Should be able to get something down. I mean, I don't know. With this, I'm just going to say yes, just because I know everybody hates Royal Giant. I feel like right now Royal Giant's pretty balanced in the meta. And with this change, we might see Royal Giant decrease a little bit, but I don't really think this is going to affect the Royal Giant at all too much. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, I'm going to agree with it. But it's kind of an iffy yes. So yeah, you know me, I can't make up my mind. Goblins. All right. Do I agree with the Goblins' changes? Yeah, sure. Add a little space between them. You know, with all of this, with all this scary stuff going around in the world, you know, it's good to keep your distance every now and then. You know. Please don't come after me, fucking government bitches. Anyways, yeah, Goblins, I agree with the change. Sure, go for it. I like it. Giant Snowball. Do I agree with this changes? Yes! You know, I love Giant Snowball, but I don't really see people playing it. With this, I might start seeing it a little bit more, so I'm cool with it. And I mean, I definitely use it a lot, and I'm probably going to use it a lot more now, since it's got a little bit more pushback. So, hey, good job, Supercell, you did it. Alright, Goblin Drill. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the Goblin Drill. Do I agree with this changes? Yes, Goblin Drill is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, I get it now, like, nowadays, it's okay to counter it. But, I mean, whenever this card first came out, and still, this card had a potential of just wiping out your tower just like that. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck is this card? It's awesome. It's like a better miner. But slightly worse because it's a little bit slower to get to the tower, but that's okay. I don't know. I'm cool with this change just because, you know, it's going to deal a little bit less damage. So it's going to be a little less annoying, so you don't have to You don't have to shit your pants whenever you see whenever you hear a goblin drill coming. So, with this change, I think it'll be all right. It'll be a little bit more balanced, and yeah, good job, Supercell. Royal Hogs, last but not least, the Royal Piggies. Do I agree with their change? Yes. Yeah, I love Royal Hogs, man. But, I mean, they just get smacked by literally everything. I think the only thing that Supercell could do to really bring Royal Hogs back is to buff their health. That's really the only... I feel like that's the only thing that's going to get them back in the meta in any way, shape, or form is with a health buff. But with the damage buff, maybe we'll see them more. I don't know. I just think that with Mega Knights and Fireballs and... now reworked Poison's buff, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. But hey, I appreciate the effort, Supercell. So sure, I agree with these changes. All right, so that's it for the balance changes. We made it through, brothers. Did you think we were gonna make it through? I wasn't sure myself, but hey, we got through it. Epic's still here. I think he's a little dead, but that's okay. I'll stuff him in the closet later. Before we end this video, I gotta shout out my boys at Fisticuffs, man. You gotta love these sacks of shit. 50 minimum donations per week required. 7 days inactivity will get you kicked. But other than that, well, actually, clan war participation is required. But other than that, hey, if you like chatting, if you like donating, you like sharing replays, you like getting your toes sucked every now and then, this is a great clan. Come on by and check us out. We love you and kissy. Kissy. And I'll show a replay of BMGISME. Look at that. I'll let him be in this video for a bit. But anyways, brothers, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hey, give me a kissy in the... No, I'm just kidding. Like the video.
I need food.
Epic, shut the fuck up about your goddamn food, okay? I will feed you whenever it becomes food time, okay?
It's food time.
It ain't food time.
Forever.
It ain't food time yet, bitch. Don't you worry.
Lunch, dude. It's lunch.
Well, look at Epic.
Chick-fil-A is open, motherfuckers. Let's go. Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's just such a sad, pathetic excuse for a human.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, brothers, if you enjoyed this, hey, you can hit a like, dislike, whatever the hell you want. Go for it. Comment down below. Tell me how your day was. I'd love to see how your all's day was. Chat with me on Instagram, Snapchat. Instagram, DMs are open. Snapchat, all you gotta do is snap me. PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, okay? If you don't subscribe to PewDiePie, then Epic's gonna starve, alright?
Okay, subscribe, because I need food.
Yeah, so, subscribe to PewDiePie. Do it. I'm the DwarfBass, and I will see you brothers next time. Bye-bye!